Getting ready for my Nile cruise. Just a 2-hour trip with a meal.
They took him back from Abydos to his own city to be buried up there, actually. Yeah? For sure, in the ancient time. Pharaonic swords, back to 750 BC, actually, 25 dynasty, out of bronze and copper. The handle out of silver.
An actual mummy.
What if it's a natural material? So that's why it is.
The stain marks are King Tut's own blood.
Discovered some room called the Third of
2600 BC.
Then after that, 2, 3.
Symmetry. Okay.
لا تيجي حلو 1 2 3
Totally. I'm like show in the evening, but I think we're going to stop for 3 days actually, or 4 days. They make some celebrations. Of the sunlight, so it was the Sphinx. We have a chance to show you.
I give you first a brief idea about the papyrus plant, and then we will see how the paper was made exactly the way the ancient Egyptians did. Actually, the papyrus was considered as a holy plant way before thinking of making the paper. That's because of three things. First thing, the plant was the flag of the north of Egypt. You know, Egypt was two different kingdoms. The papyrus was the flag of the north. The lotus flower was the flag of the south, which has this triangular stem, which is like one face of the pyramid. The pyramid was the symbol of eternity in ancient days, and that's why they used to worship the plant way before thinking of making the paper. First thing we do is we decide the size. We just decide just a little small one like this. Usually the plant grows over 4 meters, but it needs also two things to grow. It needs very hot weather, really hot actually, lots of water in the same time. So it should be even thicker than this. So now we remove the outer green skin, which is quite strong and it's very flexible. The ancient Egyptians used it for making things like ropes, hats, baskets, slices like this. Now you see the slices are so fragile, just because the slices contain lots of water, sugar, and also fibers inside. To make the slices flexible, we have to squeeze the water out by using the rolling pin. We also break the fibers inside the slices, just like this. So now, you see it's much flexible and stronger than before. Then we soak the slices in the water for 2 days to reduce the sugar. We have to change the water every day. After the time in the water, we arrange the slices in horizontal and vertical positions between two pieces of carpet like this or two pieces of cotton. In the old days, they didn't have the same materials we use now. So they used animal skins in the beginning, like camel hides. Later, they used the linen as well. Everything under this press for 6 days.
6 days.
Yeah, this is the only different thing, by the way. The ancient Egyptians used instead heavy stones or heavy rocks. During the 6 days under the press, the slice is going to stick together naturally. That's because of the cellulose inside the fibers. That acts like a natural. It's actually very strong and very flexible, very smooth as well. Accept any type of colors, no matter what, actually. Last many years. This is the main point. This is the only paper could last this number of years under all conditions, never fade. That's why it was considered the biggest industry they ever made during the life. Because before the paper, there was no paper. There was stone, wall, or rock. So they used to dig all these kind of like messages, stories and so on. They used to dig it all. So after the paper, everything changed. So life became easier. All you have to do is write or paint your daily message. Instead of digging it, you can write it down.